Rube Goldberg, attempt 22, Miss Silvis's class, 3B, Mallory, Katie, and Will. Here we go. Okay. Look at that. Magic.
Let's go.
Wow, easy peasy.
This is our Rube Goldberg project walkthrough. So the first thing that happens, I'll be dropping the marble through this tube. It will come all the way down and knock these washers off. When the marble comes out, I will catch it so that it does not fall behind the couch, but the washers will fall off of the shelf, which will activate the pulley, raising this measuring tape all the way up, which will bump this track, activating a marble in the track, which will roll all the way down to the end, hitting a second marble. Then both marbles will fall through this series of chutes, coming all the way down, coming through this tube right here. The big marble will knock this weight through this hole, which will pull these washers, which will pull this wedge, releasing this golf ball, hitting the row of dominoes. The last domino will fall off of the table, pulling this bobby pin out of the piece of foam, releasing another marble to roll down this spiral. It will roll all the way down the spiral, coming into this funnel, roll through the funnel, release out onto this piece of wood, and roll down the wood, hitting the golf ball. The golf ball will then go through this tube, knocking over this VCR, which will pull this pin out of this piece of foam, releasing another marble to roll down this piece of foam through this tube, coming out over here, knocking these dominoes over, which will knock the Jenga blocks over, which will knock this golf ball to roll down this piece of wood, hitting this golf ball, which will then knock this roll of tape off of the piece of wood, pulling this pin out, releasing this toy car. The toy car will roll all the way down the track, hitting the domino on the end, which will then pull out this pin, which will release the golf ball all the way down here, which will knock this yearbook over, which is tied to this yearbook, which will pull this golf tee out of the piece of foam, allowing the can to roll over the bread, spreading the mustard.